So what I want to do in this video is simply to show you how to work with the updated finance management. So you want to set up your fees in Finance Manager. We had a way of doing it before now, but now this is the new way to set it up, especially for those that were used to using the configure fee, where we configure student fees in a situation whereby students pay different things. So we are going to explore again how to use the school income. So if you log in and you go to the Finance Manager, the next thing to do is to go to the school income, and on the school income, I believe at this point you have done your defined school fee title, which you simply come here and enter the title of what you are collecting. Like in this situation, let's say you're collecting tuition, bus fee, and lesson. So you have defined all that here. Then you set fees, and in the set fees, this is where you set up the fees that you want the students to pay. And you select the fee, academic year, term, and you select the class that are making the payment. If there are multiple classes paying the same thing, you select the multiple class, and then you enter the amount they're supposed to pay. Then let's we are going to use one class to do our demonstration so that what we are talking about will make sense. So let's say I'm going to use JS1, and this is 2025-2026 third term. And in this JS1, I've not registered any fee. So I'm going to register three fees, which I'm going to use to do the demonstration. And the three fees I'm going to register will be tuition, which is supposed to be something that has to do with general fees for everyone. And after that tuition, like here we have everything is zero, okay? So we are going to register tuition. We are going to register set okay, let's start 2025-2026 for third term, and we are using GS1. So the tuition, let's say, is 100,000. We save. Then the next thing we want to define is let's say we are going to do okay, lesson fee, and lesson fee is 5,000. Then we are going to do transportation. And transportation, because we are going to have different people using different routes, and in that different routes they are not paying the same thing, so we're going to leave it as zero. So the system will see that this transportation, the fees is zero, but individually we are now going to put fees you're going to pay for this transportation. That is one. On tuition, we're going to give some people discounts for this tuition. And lesson fee, let's say we are leaving lesson fee the way it is. So if you look at the student manager at this point for that class, you're going to see that everybody is paying 105,000. And the reason being that the tuition is 100,000, the lesson fee is 5,000, and transportation is zero. That is why, if you look at this place, we have 105,000 for all the students. I hope that's clear. So, but now let's start making some changes to the fees. We now say, okay, on discounts, you go to post discount because some people on tuition are not going to pay exactly what others are paying. Let's say we gave two persons, Joshua and Timothy. Okay, no, let's say Joshua and Favor. We're going to give them a discount of one is 5,000, the other one is 10,000. So we go to the post discount and select the class JS1. Continue. So we are going to see the list of the things that we have defined. We have transportation, we have tuition, we have lesson. And if you look at this place, transportation is written custom. Custom simply means that we are going to give the custom fee because everybody is not paying the same thing. That is why there is no price written here. Tuition is 100,000 and lesson is 5,000. So we say we're going to give Joshua Mitchell 5,000 naira discount. So we locate Joshua Mitchell, which is this on tuition. We say 5,000 naira discount. Sorry, this 5,000. And who again do we want to give discount? Let's say this person, Kelechi, you're giving this person 10. Okay, let's use let's use success Ugochukwu. We give this person 10,000 naira discount. Success Ugochukwu. We give this person 10,000 discount. So these are the two persons we are giving discount. So we post. And if you also notice something here, on this place, you can't type here because this place is zero. So nobody can receive discount on this, which is zero. And we have given discount to Joshua and Success. So if you come back to this on the student list and refresh it, you find out that Joshua Mitchell now is 100,000, so 105,000, and that Success is now 95,000 because this person get 10,000 naira discount and this person get 5,000 naira discount. So this is actually now how to do discount for students. So now let's look at the transportation. So anytime you come back to this place, it just show you the people that are on discounts on some things. So these are them. Now let's look at the transportation. If we go to transport manager, so we can define the routes. And in this case, let's say these are the routes we have defined. How do you define routes? You enter the route name. Let's say this route name is Ishashi. We enter it here. The morning fee we enter is 28,000. Afternoon fee is 28,000. Round trip is 57,500. What we simply said, what we are saying here is simple. A simple term simply means that in this route, some people may say they are using the bus in the morning, so we assign them morning fee. Some will say no, we are using the bus in the afternoon, we assign them afternoon fee. While those that are using the bus for round trip, both coming and going, we assign them round trip fee. So we have defined the fees for transportation. You see that the fees are not the same thing. That is why we set it out as zero because so it will appear as part of the things we are billing. Then we now start assigning students to different routes. So now let's use this our Joshua again. Let's say this Joshua is using our transportation route and let's use one that has a round number. Let's use what this is the one we are going to use because it has a round number 50, 50, 100. So our calculation will be easy to explain when we are looking at this. So I go back to assign student fee for this JS1 and then I'm going to click continue. So it shows me all the students in that particular class. So Joshua Mitchell is using this route, Woji, and he's using, let's say, round trip. I'll click round trip. So this person is now assigned to use round trip for transportation. And because of that, if you now look at his bill is now 200,000 because round trip is 100,000 added to the 100,000 that he was supposed to pay normally. So he now has 200,000. So let's also look for another person and assign another, let's say Clifford. Let's assign that same with the but this time morning. So Clifford, where are you? So this is Clifford. So we now say it's using Woji, but it's only for morning. So we have assigned round trip for this person. Sorry, made a mistake. Clifford. So okay, let's just leave this other one. So we assign morning here, round trip here, morning here. So if you come back here, you see that these are the people we assign things, and you can remove it by coming back and click on cancel. So if I want to cancel this, so I just go to cancel. So that or I can change the route anytime. So this is actually how it is. So if you look at this Clifford and Chinedu, their bill will change here. So Clifford is now paying 155,000. That is original 105,000 plus 50,000 for money, and that is actually how that works. So if you go back to this place, so this is how to assign this thing. But you can still say that I want this person that is using this round trip that is 100,000. I want to give me a discount of 10,000 on transportation. I will go back to my give it my discounts. So I'll say post discount. Under the post discount for the particular class we are using for our demo, we now see that under transportation, we can now see that this person, Clifford, I can actually type here because he now has a transport to pay. I can actually type here, he has a transport to pay. And why is this thing still custom? Because we can't just say this is the amount. Different students are paying different things for transportation. And at the same time, I can still give discount on transportation for, let's say, Joshua, for example. I can say, okay, you have a discount of 10,000 for transportation. So instead of him now paying 200,000, his bill is now going to change to 190,000. So that is actually what we have here. So this person now have a discount of transportation, discount of tuition, and this person has a discount of on tuition, and that's just how to set up the fees. If you do have any question regarding this, you let me know. So there's another one I would like us to look at now. That one is called custom fee, post custom fee. Now, this post custom fee, how what do we do with post custom fee? Sometimes we have a fee that is not really for everybody, but we can still post it for some few people that are doing it. You get it? So we call that one custom fee. And if you come to this custom fee, because it handles everything that has to do with custom, like if you look at that place we went to for discount, we saw that those fees are custom. So if you come to this place now, you're going to see transportation is custom. This person is going to pay 50,000 for transportation. This person is paying 100,000 for transportation. That is why it's showing here because it's a custom fee. So all the fees that we have defined, we can come here and add a custom fee for anybody and it will appear in their fees. So let's use something as an example. What are we going to use now to give an example for this custom fee? Um, let's say, let me look at the fees that we are setting. So from here, I will be able to come up with something that can use for custom fee. Okay, let's say somebody wants to, we are selling writing materials or perfect one. We are using the system for the first time, and because we're using it for the first time, the people are already, some people are already owing us, and because they are owing us already, and the outstanding they are owing us in the system, so we can define outstanding as part of the things we are charging. So this is called outstanding bill. So I can say for outstanding bill for this person, this is third term, this is class. So I'll define it as zero because I'm going to use it to give to the student to pay. So I'm going to use this outstanding to do my outstanding bill to demonstrate our custom bill billing. So what am I going to do with this outstanding? I'll set it to be zero. So I'll now go to my custom fee, post custom fee. So in this post custom fee, you have two ways. You can just say post custom fee, and I'll select for the person. For example, now I can say this person in JS1 is having an outstanding. So once I select the class, I'll see all the names. So let me use one name here. Let's look for one name. Let's say Favor has an outstanding of 50,000. So we select Favor here. So I can type the name. Sorry, outstanding. We have outstanding bill, and the name is Favor, and he's owing 50,000. So we assign 50,000 to Favor. So this is actually one of the ways you can just post custom fee. Or if you use this post bulk custom fee, it's still the same thing. But the difference now is you're going to see all the custom fees we are posting, all the students at the same time, and we can from there post our custom. But this one you have to scroll to in a situation whereby you have a lot of things that you are dealing with. You have to scroll to that place. And if you come to this place and refresh this class, you're going to see that this person now has additional 50,000 to his bill. So this is actually how to handle discount, how to handle transportation, and how to handle outstanding bill or custom fee. So if you do have any question, please do let me know. And if you come to the report, you're going to see that you will be able to have a report of all the discounts that we gave for this particular class in a term. So if you look at this place, you can say, okay, we gave this person 5,000 naira discount, this person 10,000 naira, this person 10,000. So the total discount we've given to for this particular class is 25,000. So this is actually how this thing works. If you have any challenge doing it, please do not forget to let me know. Have a wonderful day.